Hello traders, welcome back to this video. So in today's video tutorial, we are going to be talking about the Luxalgo price action concept premium indicator. And as a matter of fact, that's the indicator we use to take this particular trade on Ethereum, and I'll show you exactly how this trade came about. So what this indicator does is it maps out these areas of demand and supply zones on the chart, and then it gives you this other blocks level, gives you the volume bars right here, and you can see it appearing on the chart right here. And you equally have this market structure option of break of structure, change of character, and it gives you all of this on the chart. And that is exactly what I'm going to share with you in today's video. And I'll be equally sharing my own personal setup, how this, because by default this is not what the indicator looks like once you plot it up to your chart. In case you don't know already, Luxalgo offer a lot of free indicators on TradingView that you can use for free, but if you want more, then the premium indicator is what you need to give a try. And the best part is you are going to be trying Luxalgo for 30 days for free. So if you click the link in the video description, I've put the link down there that will give you the 30 days money back guarantee. If you click on it and you click on get 30 days free trial, you come down here. These are the different price options you have here. You can pay yearly, or you pay half of this amount if you subscribe for a yearly plan. You can pay monthly rather. Once you pay monthly, these are the normal price. But if you pay yearly, you're paying like half of whatever it costs you to pay monthly. So go and give Luxalgo a try and be able to use the indicators for free. So once you come here and you select any of this package, whether premium or the ultimate, once you click on subscribe, you'll be asked to log in, create your account. And after you successfully make your payment, linked up your card and all of that, the next thing you'll be asked is your TradingView username. If you don't have a TradingView account already, use the link in the video description and create a free account. So you'll be asked for your TradingView username. And once you submit that username, automatically the indicators will be reflecting on your TradingView. So to be able to access the premium indicator from Luxalgo, go to indicators, and once you are on the indicators option, you see where it says invite only. On the invite only tab right here, you will see all the premium indicators from Luxalgo right here, and you'll be able to now start using these indicators as you want. So the one we're talking about today is the price action concept indicator. So click on it to add it up to your chart. Once you click on it, it will be appearing on your chart right here. Now once you click on the price action indicator, this is what it looks like on your chart. By default, this is what the color looks like, but I just customized mine to fit my chart setting. So that's why you see what you see right here. So once you add it up, first thing first is to go to the setting, hover over the Luxalgo price action concept, and then click on settings. So right here on the setting, the first thing I do as well is scroll down here and put off, these are my own personal preferences, and then put off this label and all of this. So once you do that, go back to the input tab, and here on the input tab, by default you have red, green and red right here. So these are my own personal setup of this, just to make my chart very clean. I don't want it to be too messed up, which is why I need to do this. So right here on the market structure option, the internal market structure, all I need is the change of character, and I need a strong one, which is what, if I click on this drop down here, you can use all, you can use BOS, break of structure, you can use the change of character all, but I use this one. So it has to be a change of character that is very strong, which is this, why you have this plus sign right there. That's the one I use. So personally, that's what I use, but for yours, it could be all and all of that. Then for the swing, I use break of structure for all my swing setups. So I just choose break of structure right there, and I change the colors to suit what I have on my chart right here. You can leave the default color if you want. Then the time frame, I want it to be on chart. Chart meaning if I switch from one time frame to the other, I want to see the data for that particular chart that I'm looking at. If you want to look at just one time frame alone, you can go ahead and set that option right here. And here where it says swing highs and lows. I don't want all this because it messed up my chart, and I don't want all of that. But you can go ahead. If for instance I check these swing highs and lows, you'll see them appearing, right? Higher high, higher high, higher high, higher low. You can see all of this appearing on your chart, which I don't want. If you want this strong, show strong, weak, higher, low, and all of that, you can check it on, and you'll see it appear on your chart as well. So that's what that does. And then for the color candles, if you want to color your candles, if you go ahead and check that option, you will see that your candle will change colors and the rest. But I've already changed the colors to my default candle style, so the chart style rather. Then for the show last, I leave it as 5. The internal buy sell activities, I leave it right there as it is. Just the colors are what I changed. If you want to show breakouts are just almost the same thing with breakout structure, so I just don't allow that on. And then the next thing you want to do for overlays, I don't need overlays, I hide overlays. If you want trend lines, you can go ahead and add trend lines as well. So if I check trend lines, you can see it maps out these trend lines for you right here. When it broke out, let me just show you that. Okay, so with trend line turned on, on the 4 hours time frame, you can see market was actually selling off right here, and eventually it broke out. What happened after it broke out? Market started buying, and we fired up there. We came back down, broke below that trend line, and you can see all of this. So if you want to use trend line, you can equally go ahead and use the trend line option with the Luxalgo. And so I just don't need it. When I need it, I always turn it on and use it. And then the colors are equally, sorry, not this one. Trend lines is what I wanted to turn off. Sorry, is the Luxalgo price action we're talking about. So I scroll down here, and then I don't need trend lines, so just go ahead and turn it off, and then I change the colors to suit what I have on my chart. Then if you want to show pattern zones, once the trend line is turned on and the rest, you can equally see those zones mapped out on the chart. Fair value gaps, if you want them on and off, you can go ahead and turn on fair value gaps as well. So I don't need them, so I just turn it off. Then down here, this is one thing I equally need, which is one thing that contributed to me shorting this Ethereum market right here. So is the daily highs, the previous day highs and lows. I turn that on. If you want, you can turn any of this on that you use, but I use previous day highs and lows a lot. And it equally comes with the Fibonacci retracement embedded into this chart. So if you want, you can go ahead and use any of these as well. And another thing is it has its own internal alerts set up right here. So for custom alerts, you can go ahead and set up any of these, and then go just like I showed in the previous video to set up the alert. So that's all the setup I have here. These are just the major setup I have here. Aside changing the colors for the internal, I use the change of character, the plus, it has to be very strong swing. I use breakout structure, and every other thing remains the same. And then I use this option right here, which one, the daily highs, the previous day highs and low, and then that's all you need right here. Okay, so that's all you need right here. Now here for this particular bars right here, let me just show you before we go into how to use these things. So let's go right here where it says volume order blocks. So these order blocks you see is a combination of order blocks and then the volume that are traded on that particular level. So the green bar will tells you the strength of the buyers, and then the red, normally it's supposed to be red, but I change it to this gray or dark gray, shows you the strength of the sellers, because that's the color I have on my candles. That's why I use that. So right here you see that sellers overpowered buyers, and that's why market sold off, and there's a possibility that we coming up to that level will equally sell off. And the fact that our previous day high was equally around that area, that's how I took this trade. So if I go down to the 1 hour time frame, you can equally see that on the 1 hour time frame we equally have the volume and then order block option right here. That's how we took this trade, and this was a full TP, giving us a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. So here on the 1 hour time frame, because we've come below, we are trading below the previous day low, there's a possibility that we could actually have a bounce from this area right here. So what I'll be doing is to be looking for a buy trade from these other blocks right here. My stop loss slightly below that level here, and we'll be targeting this other high around this area to give us another 1 to 3. So that's what we're looking at. If market fails to hold this level, then the next level we'll be looking at will be this level right here, and then the next level we'll be looking at it will be this one right here. So what I do is to combine this with the signal and overlay indicator to just for confirmation and use it to take trades accordingly. So I'll make a separate video on how I use these two indicators combined, but this is how powerful and easy you can use the Luxalgo price action concept indicator, and you can use it on its own to start making decisions in the market and start making money for yourself. I hope this video is helpful. And before I go, there is this option right here for those of you who ICT traders, who are always looking for premium discount levels on the chart. There's equally an option that allows you to do that. So let me scroll down to that option right here where you see premium and discount zones. You can go ahead and turn it on, and this equally work on all chart as well. So a time frame right here is equally chart because I want to switch from one time frame to the other and see my options right there, my indicator showing me that right there. So for premium and discount zone, you can see that area there is our premium zone. So premium zones are areas where you'll be looking to be selling, and then the discount zone is where you'll be buying. So we have our discount zone right here, and then we have our equilibrium around this zone. So this particular buy trade that I'm looking at right here is around that equilibrium zone right there on the 4 hours time frame. So there's a possibility that we can get a buy trade around this our equilibrium, so we can adjust that, move our stop loss slightly above that level, and target that particular previous day high right there. So that's how you can equally use this indicator, and this is equally lining up with this previous resistance around this zone right here, and that has already served as a support. So we want to see market bounce from here again and start going up from here. So this is all in one indicator that you can use. If you are an ICT trader, you're a smart money concept trader, this indicator can help you, or even price action trader, it can help you to start making decisions in the market and use it to make some money for yourself. I hope this video is helpful. If it is, give it a thumbs up, smash that like button, and the notification bell so that whenever we publish new videos like this, you'll be the first to be notified. That is it for today, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.